So today is the Dave and Waylon show. We got the boss over there on the buggy telling us how to do what we're doing. And we're down here at the farm. We mowed the food plots the other day and made a stop at the co-op today. I bought a bunch of clover, got some radish, some turnips, all kinds of stuff, wheat, oats, some cereal rye, and we're gonna hit the food plots with a dose of Roundup and then just sow the seed right on top of the ground. And it looks like we got some rain in the forecast, so should be able to get some. What? Boy, we're making TV here. What did you say?
What's that thing?
What's it look like? Huh? Where are you going? You gonna be the cameraman? Yeah? You picked up chestnuts earlier? He picked up 3 chestnuts and then just walked away. So not much of a help. Maybe when he gets about this big, he'll be like, hey, don't be grabbing my camera. You'll shake it up and people get nauseous at home. All right, you gonna help me with the food plot seed? You can pour it in the bucket. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Hold on, can you get it pulled out of there? Here, hold this. Come here. I'm gonna just let you dump it in the bucket, all right? I'm gonna tear it open. Just dump, don't spill any. Get it all in the bucket. I think that is, this is purple top. All right, pour that in there. Don't spill it, take it easy. This is kale, dwarf Siberian kale. There you go, pour this one in there. This is 7-top turnips. All right, this is a big bag here, and this is our daikon radish. You can pour it in. All right.
That's pretty good.
Clean up our trash here.
All right.
And here's our clover. I better get this one, buddy. This is a big bag. This is Ladino and crimson clover. And that's probably more in there than.
Whole bunch of it.
We're gonna pour it back in this bag now and try to mix it up good. All right. All right, you can stop recording. We're gonna mix this up.
Go faster.
Can't go faster, buddy. We're spraying the food plot, buddy. You gotta go slow. We've been going about 4 miles an hour. So we got it sprayed. Now, Dave and a little bit there are gonna spread the seed, and I'm gonna go spray the other plots up on top of the hill. So what we've done, I mean, this is not the way you normally would plant food plots, but I'm running out of time. So this was, if you can see back in there, this was just a growed up field. There's all kinds of saplings in here, and I just don't have time to come in here and work the soil up. This is not gonna be a cover of a magazine kind of food plot, but it'll provide some food, some attraction. I don't even know that I'll hunt this farm this year. I just wanna try to hold some deer, keep them safe throughout the season so that they'll be around next year. But came in here and mowed this down. We've sprayed it now, give it a little bit of time, about a week or so to start growing back. And now we've come in and sprayed it to kill the grass. And we got rain in the forecast, so we're gonna sow it down now. So he's putting the brassicas and the clover down. Then he's gonna come back, put about 50 pounds of wheat. And then we're gonna put about 25 pounds of oats on this and 10 or 15 pounds of cereal rye. And we'll have a nice green plot here that will attract and hold some deer throughout the entire deer season. Again, it's not going to be beautiful because we're not coming in here and working this ground and really getting great soil contact. So it's important to put extra seed down. I'm putting, this is only about 3/4 of an acre. And we're putting enough seed down here to probably cover 2 acres. And once I see it coming in, I can come back and add more seed to it if I need to. So up the hill I go while Dave's spraying down here or planting down here. I'm gonna go spray up top. And Waylon's gonna waste seed. He's gonna probably, Waylon, you're dumping the seed on the ground, boy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, pick them up. You gotta pick every one of them up now. Pick them all up. Can you get them?
No, they're all dirty now.
They're all dirty now. Well.
All those ones are dirty.
Well, don't be dumping no more out on the ground there, you knucklehead. All right? You gonna stay down here with your daddy and make sure he does a good job? Is he doing a good job?
Yeah.
Yeah? How do you know? You ever done this before?
I didn't ever win at this place.
You never went to this place?
No.
Well, what about planting food plots? Have you ever done that before? Huh?
Yeah.
When? Where'd you plant food plots at? West Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah? How big were they?
They were like that big.
At least that big, huh? Is that time you caught that big old fish?
Mhm.
How big was the fish you caught?
That little tiny one.
You catch little tiny fish?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of fisherman are you?
This kind of little one.
Well, you can't be hanging around me and your daddy if you're going to be catching little tiny fish. We catch big ones.
I catch big ones too.
Show me how big.
Like, I catch big ones and smaller ones.
What do you do with the small ones?
I just catch one.
When you catch small ones, sneak them over into your daddy's bucket and claim he caught those.
Daddy, are you done?
We're talking about fishing stories.
Oh.
All right, time to get to work.
Are you gonna go to work?
So I'm up top now in one of the food plots that the guys I bought this farm from cleared last year. And really all they did was bring in a forestry mulcher and cut down all the saplings. They left all the stumps, so you can see the stumps through here. I had to mow around. Not the best way to do a food plot. You want to get rid of those big stumps because they're heck on a mower. Ask me how I know. I had to come in here and mow all this, and it was treacherous. However, they planted clover, and there's a pretty darn good stand of clover in parts of these fields. So I'm gonna try to kind of spot spray around to kill out the bulk of the weeds, leave the bulk of the clover, and we're gonna overseed everything just like we're doing down in the bottom. And in most areas, the soil's exposed here, so with this rain we got coming, if we can stay somewhat cool and get a little bit of rain, these will do great. I've done throw and grow food plots like this for a long time, and we've got all small seeds, so they'll germinate really easily. Wheat will germinate practically on concrete, so all this other stuff should do real well. So let's get after it. Something happened to my sprayer here. All right, here we go. Man, this thing rides so much rougher than my Can-Am, but I busted one of the ball joints on it the other day, and it's in the shop. They called me today, said it's done, but I won't get it back until next week probably, so I'm gonna have to make do with the loaner in the meanwhile. It rides rough, but beggars can't be choosy.
Several days later.
So me and Waylon ran out to the farm this evening to check on the food plots. This is our this is our poor man's throw and grow food plot with seed we bought at the local co-op. And we just came in here and mowed this down, give it 4 or 5 days to kind of regrow, and then come in and sprayed it. And then actually the same day we sprayed with glyphosate, we sowed our seed. It rained the next day. We've probably had, I don't know, 3 days of rain on this. And this is only like the 4th day after it's planted. So just kind of want to show you guys how good of a food plot you can end up with. Now this is early. We need a couple more weeks of growth, but this is gonna turn out really, really good. I'll probably have a box blind set up off of this field, somewhere I don't have to worry a whole lot about wind direction for rifle hunting. And then there's several trees around this, a major travel corridor there that I can hunt, you know, catching deer staging up coming in through here. So it's gonna be a good food plot right through all this stuff on the ground. It's gonna turn out real good. Just goes to show, if you've got the ideal conditions, you can't do this every single year. And to be honest, had it not been for so much rain in the forecast, I wouldn't have even attempted. But we had several days of 100% chance of rain, so I knew we were going to get a good rain, and it'll push that seed down through this stuff, get it down to the soil. Now, a lot of people are going to say, why didn't you do it the right way? Well, as far as I'm concerned, this was the right way, because it's the only time I had to do it. And I could have come in here and spent all day working this ground up, sowing the seed, and had a muddy mess on my hands with all that rain we had coming in. So you have to consider a lot of things sometimes when you're doing these food plots. Had I had more time early on to prep this, I probably would have come in here with the drill and drilled it. But I just felt like I could get just as good a stand by doing it the way that I did. And I think it's gonna be a great food plot. Is it perfect? Not by any means, but you know what? We're here to kill deer, not get pictures on the cover of magazines. And I think this is gonna turn out just fine. I think it will be just fine. What are you doing on the tractor? Huh?
I'm just looking at it.
What kind of tractor is it?
I don't know what kind.
It's a Kubota. Can you say Kubota?
A Kubota?
A Kubota.
A Kubota.
Yeah. What kind of mower is that you're standing on?
This blue one.
What color is it?
I don't know what color.
What kind of tractor you got at home? You remember what kind of tractor you got? Is it a John Deere?
Yeah.
Well, that mower's the same color as your John Deere, ain't it? Is that a John Deere mower?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I have a John Deere lawnmower.
Does it match your boots?
No.
I think it does, buddy.
Watch. It doesn't match.
It does match.
This color?
You see them seeds we planted the other day? Look at that. Look, this is the seeds we planted. You see it right there? Look, it's got a root. Oh, that root's, well, I broke it off, but that one was down in the ground pretty good. That's the plant that we planted the other day, me, you, and your daddy. Look at it. Hey, how about that? That's pretty cool, huh? Now look, let's plant it back down here so the deer can come along later and eat it. We're gonna dig a little hole, cover it up. Now later the deer will come eat that. What do you think?
It looks good.
Looks good. All right, you ready to head to the house, go see if your daddy shot a deer this evening? You think you'll have any luck this evening? Huh?
Are you gonna go back to the truck?
No, we're going over to the other farm where your daddy's hunting at.
Where my daddy's hunting?
Yeah, your daddy's deer hunting.
Where's he hunting at?
At the other farm by the pond. You know where the pond is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he's at.
What kind of one?
Hey, look at the camera and tell everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.
Okay, let's say it with more energy, louder. Like, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Say it. Say it. Say it. Come on, let's kick it out there. Say it. Thanks for... Say it.
Thanks for coming for...
They didn't come for us. Say, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thanks for watching. Come next time.
All right. See you later, y'all.